Video today. This is Tinder versus Bumble. It's Mike here from the Art of Alpha, and I'm going to talk to you about this new app. At least it's new to me. It's the Bumble app. So I've been using Tinder for a while, but I just found Bumble, and Bumble is, well, I'll get to that in the next slide. But first, Tinder. It's kind of has a stigma of being a hookup app, and that turns a lot of people away, especially like hotter girls and stuff. They'll kind of be turned off by that. They don't want to let people know they're on Tinder, because anytime you say you're on Tinder, people will be like, isn't that the hookup app? So it kind of has that stigma about it. Girls less comfortable using it. Bumble, very clean looking app, functions really well. So far it's been awesome. It's really good. Girls send the first message, so it's much better. They're more comfortable, and I think so far it's been awesome. It just makes them, so like with the dating stuff, the dating apps and online dating, girls get creeped out because they get so many messages, like hundreds and hundreds of messages. So this way, it puts the power in their hands where they can make the first move, and I think that makes them feel more comfortable. So how to have success with the Bumble app? Well, what you want to do is, as I get a text, what you want to do is definitely you have to do this, guys. Get professional pictures done. That should be the number one thing. If you're doing dating, if you're doing, I'll go back to the last one. Yeah, if you're doing online dating or anything like that, get professional pictures done. It makes a huge difference. If you notice the pictures that just don't seem good, they just won't make you look as good. And these apps and online dating, a lot of it, I'd say probably 70, maybe 80% is your picture. So that it's very important if you're going to use these apps and be serious about it, you definitely want to get some nice pictures done. Find someone in your area, or find a friend that has a nice camera that'll take some nice quality pictures. So another thing you want to do is you want to have a profile that's going to get an emotional response. So if you're the guy that's kind of looked into some of this stuff before, you've purchased magnetic messaging, or you've seen other programs like that, you'll know that it's key to send an emotional response. You need a profile that will get a girl wanting to respond. If you say just facts about yourself, I like to swim, I graduated with this certain degree, I'm looking to meet someone and see what happens, and blah blah, all that stuff, it's just logical. Logical conversations get very boring very fast. So she might message you and say, oh, you like to swim? Well, I like to swim too, or whatever it is. But then usually with logical conversations, they die out really fast. The key to having a fun, playful interaction is emotion. So this is an example I got from a TSB magazine article. I'll link it below. It'll show you just an example Bumble conversation and the profile. In the profile, he says, I'm going to use this app to kill time until Hillary Duff and I finally meet and fall in love at first sight. So it's playful. I actually use a similar profile on mine, and it does get a lot of responses. Girls will say, well, I'm not Hillary Duff, but maybe you'll still go out with me, or maybe you'll still grab sushi with me or something. But they bring up the Hillary Duff. They say, like, I don't really look like Hillary Duff, but then they'll add something onto that. So it's been getting a good response from girls. Just if you use something similar to this, if you need help, just go check that article out. But guys that have studied magnetic messaging, they know what I'm talking about. Just logical is boring. So the winner, Bumble, is awesome. I've been using it maybe a week now or 2 weeks, and yeah, so far it's been awesome. I think it's so much better than Tinder. The more attractive girls I've noticed on there too. And just things to remember when you want to have playful conversations at first. Make it all about emotion, not logic. It's very easy as guys to get stuck in a logical conversation, saying, oh, where are you from? And then going on that thread, then saying, well, where'd you go to school? What do you like to do? Things on that nature are very logical. You want to role play. You want to assume things, cold read. So make assumptions. Say like, oh, you're totally, you're probably look like you're an awesome country dancer, aren't you? Or you probably know how to do the Canadian stomp. So if you assume things, it makes it playful and fun. She's gonna wonder why you thought that about her, why you're thinking things. And when people wonder why you're thinking something about them, it just more playful. It gets them interested. It becomes more exciting. And when you're role playing, it's fun. And if you need help with that, just join the newsletter. I'm going to update. It's going to be a new newsletter. I completely deleted the last one, so I'm going to change everything around. So just hop on the newsletter. I'll show you how to learn all about this stuff, all about the cold reading and role playing. The next thing from there on is just get her phone number so that you can text. So once you're on talking on Bumble, you want to get her phone number so it's more, so you escalate the conversation, you escalate the interaction, you get her number, now you're texting, it's more personal. And from there, you're going to set up the date. So again, if you need help, just join the newsletter and check out that article. I'll link it below from TSB. Gives you a good example of a Bumble conversation. All right, it's Mike here. Talk to you soon.